welcome back to Song Reaction Analysis with your girl JVB. How are you guys doing today? First and foremost, as always, thank you so much for being here on my channel, checking out my reactions, and oh my god, guys, I am getting anxious. There is so many reactions I want to do right now that I almost feel like I want to do it every day, which is not quite realistic. Thank you so much, first and foremost, for all the comments, the heartfelt comments from the reaction monsters with James Blunt. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for not only, you know, sending you condolences regarding my dad and how I reacted, but also sharing your own story. That really means the world, and it just shows that we all are so much more alike than we're different, you know. So we all go through pain, and what a better way than to share our pain, console each other with the power of music, you know. So thank you for the support. Your comments, your likes, subscribing means the world to me, and I do my best to really give you all the reactions you're requesting. It's just so many right now. There's so much exciting good music out there. It's crazy. I've been so anxious to do Falling in Reverse featuring Alex Terrible, which is like epic. So I want to do that. I also want to do Chaka Khan. It's coming up, Chaka Khan's version of Monsters. And I also need to share me being at the concert, watching Disturbed and Stained. They were amazing, and I have some badass footage that I'm going to share with you guys. I want to do more shorts as well, and also share a bit of my own singing again and do some covers. So I have so much in the plans. Thank you for your support, and if you would like to join my Patreon, please feel free to do so, because I will take requests over there, not only for reactions but for my cover songs that I'm going to be doing, as well as my own music. I'm talking way too much right now. Let's get to Alex Terrible and Falling in Reverse. Oh my god. Yeah, enough said. So I'm not even going to waste any more time. You guys know how I feel about Ronnie. You know how I feel about Slaughter to Prevail and Alex Terrible. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna go. By the way, that was such an amazing cover. But he's not singing this live right now, right? So oh my god, this is so beautiful. Anyway, I want to get to the point. And I love that they did this as an intro, because it's just so powerful, right? It's so beautiful and powerful. Okay, here we go. I think it's about here.
Hands up. Yo, if you know it, come on. I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully. Not medicated, helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I'm battling depression, back with a message. I'm asking a question, and if you hate me, why you acting obsessed? I'm past the point and no return, fuck being passive aggressive. I'm brandish your weapons, you son of motherfuckers. I actually battle my demons and jealous and swimming deeper than cream in the shallows. Gotta admit that I'm living a life that I've always wanted, but it comes to the balls. They're living the child to fix the ring and power. I swim with sharks. I'm lifting the bar, I'm lifting it into the storm. I'm like a shot of adrenaline, mixed with some adrenaline. Turning the battle of a bitch of a finish. You can stop me, not even a little bit. Now the pains and the body so sensitive. Taking my words and you pick it apart. Ripping and ripping and sticking apart. I'm tipping the charts. Cause I got enemies trying to get rid of me. Evil tendencies are fucking with me mentally. I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy. You are not a friend of me.
I need to stop it right here. His whole stage present is so powerful. There's power and stillness. I always talk about this. When you watch him, he's just standing there, But it's not because he's boring. It's because he's got a message and he's completely focused on that message. He has no time to move around right now. It's not even like really a reason to move around. And normally he's really interactive and he's really like active on stage, but that part he is not. Why? Because he's just like standing there and giving the message, like holding a speech, right? So powerful. Such powerful body language for that part. And his rap is just like absolutely amazing. Let's go back to here. He's so powerful. So powerful. Just the way he walks on, right?
Hands up. Yo. If you know
Demanding.
it, come on.
Yep.
I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully. Not on medicated, helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying.
So powerful.
I'm battling depression. Back with a message, I'm asking a question. And if you hate me, why you acting obsessed? I'm past the point of no return. Fuck me and passive aggressive. My brain is so perfect.
So powerful.
I actually battle my demons and shadows and swimming the deep in the cream of the shadows. Gotta admit that I'm living a life that I've always wanted, but it comes to the balls. I'm living the shadows and fix the empty and power. I'm swimming with sharks. I'm living the fire, I'm living into the storm. I'm like a shot of adrenaline, mixing some adrenaline, turning the battle of a bitch of a finish.
This is insane. And I love that he's playing the video in the background.
Trying to get rid of me. Evil tendencies are fucking with me mentally. I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy. You are not a friend of me. Cause I have been to places that you never want to go. I got thrown out people, but they act like I don't know. I can do some damage, but I'll never rock them.
He is a beast. I just gotta say, so I also love that he is so aware of how much energy he has, right? So he is distributing, kind of delegating it to the band members so that, you know, you do the backup vocals so I can have room. Because sometimes when you do like a recording of a song, there's so much going on, especially in his music, that is almost impossible to do live because there's just so much going on and nonstop. Where do you breathe, right? So he's very smart about that. And I also love like how the band members started walking onto the stage when he was done with his rap part, because before that they weren't really playing. So it was kind of really smart. I love that. I love when bands do that. Check it out. So it's around here that they all start walking out. Oh, they were there. And now he starts running. Such powerful stage presence. Just like, you know, come on guys, come on. And also when he gets to that part, right? It's so powerful when you see him like taking a nice deep breath in, his body posture is like full on, like he's like standing up tall, really powerful. He has all the power he can get to really to get that growl in. So powerful when you watch his body language and the entire, like, from the start until now, like how he has been hardly moving because there's so much he had to, the whole message he was singing the entire time and rapping the entire time. And then he ran a little bit and then he went back to like, okay, ground myself. And here we go, right? So much power, so freaking much power there. Absolutely amazing. Back to here. And somebody taught me those going back 10 seconds and starting to play again. Yeah, so, now I know. Thank you. See, I love that. Very demanding on stage, like, in a good way. Power. And how amazing. Do you hear that? How his scream changes, right? From really growling low to more in the head. It's just so powerful. His technique is so on point. And the live show, by the way, look at the fire. It's just so awesome. Okay. It's coming. You ready?
Ready back. Let's go! Oh! The pain inside! Fuel that truck! Come on! Pirate side! Just a fight! I mean, hear it! What's up, you're gonna figure out? I mean, hear it! Come on! What?
Those lasers are freaking badass.
You ready? 1, 2, 1. There's a switch up. No. Get you alone. Break the fucking chains. Lift up your life. No fear. Get you escape.
His screaming is insane.
Get back to town. Come here, bro. Come here, bro.
Oh my god. Two legends. Holy shit. I mean, Alex Terrible, watch his body language as well, or his positioning of his body. Deep breath in, powerful, like power stance, Check it out. So freaking intense.
Come here, bro. Come here, bro. Come here, bro.
It's a bro fest. See his position? His hand like fist. And now both, we've talked about this before, power, so much power. And Ronnie, confident, both so confident. Holy moly. That was
fucking
so
sick, dude.
epic. I gotta tell you, this was insane, first of all. When I watch Ronnie, he is definitely a very interesting dude. But he is just like the way he was looking at Alex, right? Like, he was so humbled that he was sharing the stage with him. It blows my mind. Ronnie, like, so many people love to hate on him because they just cannot stand that he is so freaking talented and that he's made it so far. I don't know why, the past is the past, whatever. People love talking about the past. Let it go. You cannot deny the talent that is there. And the two of them together on that stage, that's why I had to do a reaction. I had to actually watch the entire show. Absolutely insane. And I want to say one thing before I'm going to let this go. People like to talk about backing tracks and it being cheating and whatnot. I got news for you. Bands have been using backing tracks forever, and that is not cheating. Again, it's like when you are in the studio and you're recording an album, that music that is like a combination of metal, that is a combination of like live guitars and electronic drums, real drums, acoustic drums, like there's like sound effects. It's so hard to do that exactly like live than you would do it on the record. So it is very normal to add backing tracks. I used to play with backing tracks. I would sing live, but I would sometimes have backing vocals as me doubling up on the chorus, for example, or a harmony that I'm singing in the verses. I was singing live, but I had another voice there because I was the only singer in my band. And as well as like some sound effects, my drummer could play all the drums I had programmed in the recording. It was really hard for him to do that live. There's no way humanly possible to do that. Same with guitars. There are 3-4 guitar parts. My guitarist cannot play all of them at the same time. So it's not cheating. It's just giving the audience what they want to hear because they fell in love with the sound. They fell in love with the song and all the elements within the song. So you want to reproduce it as much as you can live. Of course, sometimes you want to do a song very stripped down, and we've done that too, where you just we actually rehearse our songs all the time, stripped down, just in case something happens. And you're in the middle of, I'm not talking about before the show, but in the middle of the show, something blows out. We've done that. We used to use pyro, and sometimes we would blow out stuff, and bam, like our backing tracks are not, they're gone. And so we had a backup knowing that, okay, certain songs we can just play just a guitar, regular drums, like no effects, whatever, and the song would still hold up. But some songs need those effects. Some songs need that production. That doesn't mean it's not a great song. It's just part of that song. So it really depends on what kind of song. And of course, a great song, you should always just pick up a guitar and be able to play it and sing it. That just like a great melody should stand on its own. However, imagine that song. Yes, you could do that, but it would be a completely different production to do the song just like stripped down and raw like that. So people that try to bash bands, almost every band you've ever seen live had backing tracks most of the time, especially electronic bands, because that's why the drummer always plays the click track. Like somebody has to keep us on time or, in the right timing. Anyway, I wanted to point that out because it's just like a dumb, totally dumb argument. When you see a live show, you want to see a show. You have certain expectations depending on what kind of band it is. Again, Ed Sheeran, you wouldn't expect that from Ed Sheeran because he is a very raw guy. He's more of a singer-songwriter. This is a band with a huge production behind it. So amazing. And Alex Terrible, like being a guest singer on that, it was just like added so much more power to it. I mean, holy moly. And that was also so cool to see them together on stage doing that. I love when bands do that, because it just shows like the camaraderie and that they're all in this together. That's not a competition, that there is an opening band, there's a a headliner. It's just the way it is. It has nothing to do with like, the best band is the headliner. Just like it depends on who has the biggest draw at the moment, and or like somebody has to go on first and somebody has to like finish. So it's no big deal. Anyway, but some bands have issues with with that and like get really like butthurt when that doesn't happen. Ronnie, amazing. Falling in Reverse is an amazing band. Ronnie is such a talented guy, as well as, oh my God, Slaughter to Prevail. I have to do so many more reactions. And I just, like I said, I just went to see Disturbed and Stained, and earlier on in August sometime, I saw Five Finger Death Punch, and they were amazing also live. So good. It's just so fun to watch performers on stage doing and being in the element, because that's really, it's one thing being in a studio and creating, which is also super fun, but the biggest satisfaction comes from when you actually play your song, share your songs live on stage with the audience, and you see and feel that energy going back and forth, between the audience and the band. That energy is unmatchable and can never be replaced. Being in a metaverse, it's just impossible. It's just magical being at a live show and experiencing that. Not just the band, but also the entire vibe, the audience. It's magic, and I miss that so much. So I cannot wait to hit the stage again very soon myself. But that said, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm going to leave you with something uplifting and positive as always. Make every day a great day, and get out there and really experience bands live, because it is worth the money, it is worth the experience, and it really helps your soul so much. Live shows are just invigorating, inspiring, and bring you back to life, because we are all here because we love music so much, and music brings people together. So remember that when you feel like, you look around and think, well, these are not the kind of people I would hang out with. Well, you do have a lot in common with a lot of people that you would never think you do. So keep that in mind and be more open-minded and tolerant of one another, and put your differences aside as far as politics, religion, whatever, Take a nice deep breath in and go and see a band live, and then share your experience with me, with the world. Love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.